Like we did that Crosby and McKinnon golf video, which ended up becoming the Sandbaggers, which is another component to our business that generates income. We have sponsors for it. We got TaylorMade to sponsor our silly fucking golf videos.
Absolutely.
Man. And that all started when we went to we ended up going to Halifax when we scored Crosby and McKinnon. Those were two big interviews for us that helped us get to another level, because people were like, what, Crosby and McKinnon?
Yeah.
And I asked Crosby, I was like, hey, you mind if we do a round of golf? And he hates the media thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. He's like, we could do it, but just like no cameras. I'm like, okay, sure. So I tell Pasha, I'm like, hey, show up around hole 3. And all of a sudden he pops out, we're doing the intro brought to you by CCM, and he's kind of like,
it's like, what the fuck?
And it just so happens on the front 9, I was lights out. I think I had like 3 or 4 natural birdies. And Nathan McKinnon, one of the most competitive bastards in the world, he was like, this guy's a fucking sandbagger. and then once we got the video and we cut it, and it had the humor, and it was with these guys who people rarely get to see their personalities.
Yeah.
Okay, this is cool.
And they were cool with it?
People love this. We got 1 million views on it. Why don't we keep doing these videos, and we'll just add in 2 different guys every time? Is it like an earth-shattering idea to do a golf match with 2 other guys? No, but editing
anybody else doing it the way you do it?
We edit it and let it fly, and we chirp each other, and we're not that great. Well, at least I'm not. And Whit loves to golf, and people like to drink on the golf course, so let's fucking roll, man. And it keeps us moving and doing
the amount of money you can make on the golf course, that's the Foreplay boys, like the business side of things.
Yeah.
And that's like, it comes from just doing it. Like you said, just keep going forward. Like just keep trying things, because, you never set out to play golf, but
here we go. Now I get to play golf and make a little bit of money doing it. So, yeah, that just kind of, those are the things that all of a sudden mounting up to where there were a lot of asks of the guys. But like any group, I respected Whit and RA's opinion on the fact that, hey, this is not as enjoyable to us. We have a blast when we come once a week, because it's like, oh, I haven't caught up with these guys in a week. I wonder what they're up to.
Yeah. It's not like, I just saw you 2 days ago. No.
That was taken away from it, and I thought that was an important part. So without them saying that and stepping up, maybe the product suffers and it goes back the other, starts deteriorating. So no, there's been no big blow-ups, just trying to listen and understand each other in order to keep a business going.
From the outside of it, I don't think, not like any podcast here really have like big drama, but there's little squabbles or things that, behind the scenes. And I don't think I've ever heard, you guys be like, oh, did you hear that? Like, Biz actually hates Whit, or, something like that.
It's might hate me sometimes for the amount I get him to work, but it goes back to when we did Pink Whitney. I begged him to do it.
Yeah.
He's like, Biz, he's like, and at that time I think we started doing 2 pods, and he was probably just like,
dude, this is too much.
Too many ideas you're throwing at me, and 1 out of 10 work.
But when it's this one,
but then finally his wife said it to him when they were on the way to a Halloween party.
So what? Like, you got to do it?
She brought up, she goes, Ryan, all my friends keep talking about this Pink Whitney you talking on the podcast. Why don't you guys create the drink? And he goes, you know what? Biz keeps telling me we should do that. And he called me. I'll never forget, him and Bree were in the car. And
let's do it.
And he goes, hey, and I said, perfect, we've already filed for the domains. I'll let Erica and them know that we want to do this. And thankfully
smart man, dude.
Yeah, and even, I don't know how receptive Gallo to it was originally, but they were, fortunately everybody came together and it worked out. And yeah, one of those other crazy situations. So the moral of the story is, folks, if you're working with a guy and you want to do more shit, just keep harassing